Hi, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about blind contour drawing. And we're going to be using our hand as the subject matter today. When you're doing a blind contour drawing, you want to not look down at your paper. Instead, you just want to look at the subject itself. So in this case, it's going to be our hand. And it's hard to do. So I'm going to be doing a demo with my hand right next to the paper, but I would actually suggest turning away from your paper, putting your hand kind of behind you and kind of drawing almost behind you in order to stop yourself from looking. It's really important and it's really important practice. When you're creating a contour line, you want to slow down your gaze and you want to move and look about as quickly as you can draw. You want to pretend that your eye is literally in contact with the edge of your subject matter, in this case our hand, as if your pencil is in contact with that edge and is moving as quickly as your eye can move. Contour line is a very specific kind of line drawing. It has a characteristic to it that is slow and continuous. So it's a slow, meticulous, introspecting line that moves in and out of the form. Just to note, a contour line is never an outline. It's never just dealing with the exterior edges. Instead, it's dealing with both interior and exterior edges. So how do we do it? Well, I'm going to start. I'll probably put my hand like this, like in a fist. There's so many different positions that you can use with your hand. But I'm going to start in the lower part of my wrist. I'm going to come into the form where I see wrinkles. I'm going to come back out and start thinking about slope, curvature, direction, curvature, what I can see in terms of my thumbnail, where my thumb is, how my pointer finger is intersecting. When you're doing a contour line, I want you to think about being inside of a maze. So as you come into the form, you can't just skip and come back out. You need to retrace your steps and kind of follow that line back. So if I come into the fingernail, I'm going to trace my way back out of that form. So just make sure that you're doing that and not skipping around. Definitely while you're not looking, that's going to be really difficult. So I'm going to try to do my best not to look. And I'm going to start here at my wrist. So I am starting at my wrist. I'm thinking about which way it's sloping. I'm thinking about how it's starting to curve up. I'm using a really slow line. Controlling that line and pausing rather than sketching. The curvature of my thumb, the curvature of the actual thumb, my thumbnail, the interior of my thumb, the wrinkles inside of my thumb, the wrinkles on that interior joint of my palm, the interior of my palm. I'm going to come back out. I'm going to draw the pointer finger, the curvature of that pointer finger. I'm going to go in and draw the nail. I'm going to come back out and draw the top of that finger. I'm going to come down and start to draw my pointer finger. I'm going to come back into the palm, draw the nail of the pointer finger. I think I'm going to go up the other side. Here's a wrinkle. Here's the other part of that middle pointer finger, middle finger. Here's the top of my ring finger. I'm going to come down and draw the wrinkle there. I'm going to go back in and draw the nail, come back out. I'm going to trace my way back to the pinky. Here's the top of the pinky, exterior of the pinky, the wrinkles of the pinky, the nail. I'm going to come back in where the palm is, draw some of those wrinkles, going to exit back out to the edge of the pinky and draw my palm. I'm going to come in and draw a few more of those wrinkles inside of the palm, the bottom of my wrist, and then the wrist. And so as you can see, the drawing itself is going to look awkward. It's going to maybe overlap and not fit quite right. But that's what you want. You want it to kind of have a very specific look to it. Definitely look like you didn't look, but have a very controlled line.